Ladies and gentlemen, the Alfords. Where the theme music at?
On May 14th, I slid in her DM.
I remember that day. My life forever changed.
Engaged on October 28th.
Married October 29th.
We are the Alfords.
Hey y'all, welcome back to our channel.
Welcome back.
Y'all, we are parents. Oh my God. Babe. Y'all probably can hear our baby in the back.
Yeah, you might hear a few sounds, but you know, the wait is over. I know many of you have probably been like asking questions, curious, wondering where in the world have we been?
In the trenches.
We have been in the trenches.
The newborn trenches.
And it's a different trench. The trenches be trenching.
Be trenching? Yes, y'all. We are tired, but we said we're gonna film this video. We want to give y'all an update on what's been going on in our life. We want y'all to meet our son.
Yes.
And just tell y'all everything that's just been going on in our world. It's just been chaos.
It's been beauty and chaos.
Beautiful
like,
chaos.
combined, right?
Yes.
Like just seeing this, man, we got so much to share with y'all. We can't share everything in this one video.
Yeah.
But yeah, we gonna show y'all. Y'all get a chance to meet our son.
Our son. Oh my God, babe.
Oh,
I'm just
gosh.
excited, y'all. I'm just thankful.
Yeah, and I'm grateful. Like my wife has been through. Seeing her go through this process, like I said, it's a whole nother video.
That's a whole nother video.
But I'm so proud of you. And yeah, I just want to say, great job, babe. Like you plow all the way through to the end.
Yes, thank you, babe.
Yeah, so we can't wait to show y'all. But yeah, let's give them a life update, babe. Let's tell them a little bit about what we've actually been going through. Like, what does our day-to-day look like now?
I just feel like we tired 24/7. I'm tired right now, and I'm just trying to figure out how have parents been doing this. Like,
I don't know. Much respect, much
respect to
honor.
all the parents
and gratitude.
Mm-hmm.
When you wake up, like you literally have to care for a whole human being, and so what it has taught me is just. Like when he first came into the world and we was at the hospital, it took a little time for my ears to get adjusted.
Yeah. Oh, we gotta talk about that, babe.
I'm a sleeper.
I
like my sleep.
Hold on, y'all. We gotta get the baby because the baby is literally waking up.
Yes. So now introducing to some.
Yes.
Well, really all.
Oh, this is gonna be the first time anyone sees the baby.
Yes.
Okay.
All right,
Y'all can hear him.
Let's go get him.
Okay.
All right.
Y'all, we have somebody we want y'all to meet.
Hey.
It's our baby boy, Carter King Alford. Yes.
Say hey, Carter.
Say hey, Carter.
Carter's waving while he's eating. He's like, he's on Do Not Disturb right now.
Oh my God, he looks so cute. Oh my God. Y'all look at this onesie. It says Carter King.
Yes, we are so grateful for this true gift from God. You know, we pray for this. We pray for you, Carter. We're so happy that you are here with us.
Yes.
And, man, he's been such a light in our home already.
He really has, y'all. Like, this baby is just everything and more than we could have prayed for. Y'all, look at Daddy Steph.
Daddy Steph unlocked.
Y'all, we had to put the baby down because Carter was getting a little fussy, so we had to put him to sleep really quick.
Yeah. Check it out.
So cute. Look at him, all swaddled up in his crib, being a big boy.
Great job, baby. You got him to bed.
Got him to bed. Yeah, we wanted to show y'all really quick this beautiful artwork because we know that y'all gonna ask about it. We got this from Eleanos Gallery. They actually gifted us this beautiful pieces. It is their, I think it's their beige and white art. I think it's called their beige and white artwork. And it's one of their most popular designs, and it is absolutely beautiful, y'all.
Beautiful.
We have to give y'all a close-up.
Yep.
So Steph put up these pieces last night, and how was it, babe? Was it hard? Was it easy?
Yeah, so the first thing is to make sure that everything is aligned. What I love about Eleanos is they actually they ship you everything that you need. You know, so they have the all the pieces. It comes taped to the actual artwork as well, and the packaging was on point.
Yes.
Woo, they did this. So I love the fact that this artwork is textured. It's freshly crafted, freshly designed.
Yes.
Custom designed for our liking. We love the fact that it matches our furniture. It also matches our bar stools as well. And one of the things that I love is the frame. The frame around the artwork just seals the creativity that was placed here by the amazing artist. Whoever you are, you did a phenomenal job.
They did a phenomenal job.
And this is something we've been wanting to do, just trying to find the right time and the right moment to get it done, to actually complete the look. So, you know, you all know that we've been on our house hunting journey. We found our place. Now we're just nesting.
We're trying to make our house into a home.
Yes.
We still want to get some drapes, so we're still trying to bring everything together. But I believe that the pieces that they sent was just perfect for here in our living room area.
Yes.
I mean, what? It is so nice.
And it completes the look, you know, as far as like when you have open wall space, you know, there's a component that's missing, and it's the character that defines us, that represents us, the modern artistic look. So when you add texture, it brings out the room, you know.
That's
in a
true.
sense. So I love it. I love this artwork.
It only took you how long did it take you to put it up yesterday?
I mean, it was so
Not long.
like fluent, like it's so fluent. So I mean, you can get it done instantly.
I love it. And then we want to give y'all a closer look at it. I mean, this is absolutely gorgeous. And they have so many designs on their website. I mean, we are obsessed, honestly. If you're looking to add something truly unique to your home, make sure you check out Eleanos Gallery. They offer a stunning range of handcrafted 3D texture, minimalist art, and abstract wabi-sabi art, all carefully curated to fit any style. And the best part, they offer worldwide shipping, so no matter where you are, you can get your hands on these amazing pieces. Their secure checkout and fast delivery make your experience seamless. Visit eleanosgallery.com to explore their full collection and bring your space to life. So if y'all are interested in these paintings in this website, we have a code Iman Stefan for money off, and it is a great discount. And y'all need to get y'all some of this artwork.
Y'all check it out. Check it out.
Fabulous.
Because we're getting it all.
Okay, y'all, so let's get into it. This is like Parents After Dark.
All right.
Let's talk about what nobody wants to talk about as parents. We are 3 weeks in, and we want to talk about all the things that nobody prepared us for, right?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, y'all. So we want to get into it of what life has been like since we have become parents.
Yeah. I mean, it's totally different.
It's totally different.
If you think you lost time, you know, a little time when you first got married, you know, in comparison to you being single, just imagine that being divvied up even more.
Y'all, what was we doing with the time we had before we had kids? Because now it's like, there's not enough time in a day.
We were building, like, we had more time for YouTube, you know, we had more time for, you know,
each other.
like dates. Like, it's crazy how life can evolve, and you literally have to fight for time, especially like for your marriage.
Yes.
Because in this new phase, like we're not talking like we're experienced in this, but
we
do have
in.
some experience.
3 weeks in.
You know, like leaving the hospital, they put you into a routine automatically.
Oh,
so
that's a good starting point.
Yeah. So in the hospital, okay, let's rewind. You know, the baby is out. You know, what happens next, right?
Yeah.
So what happens next is, the first thing is, you know, they get the baby cleaned up. You know, you're so excited. You see the baby, you know, and it's like, oh my God, just take photos and all of that. And then all of a sudden, like, you can decide whether you want the baby to sleep in the room with you or in a different room. And so we decided, of course, to have Carter sleep in the same room as us. Now, with that,
this is when life shifted.
Yeah, right.
that
moment right there. So we're new parents. We're not used to certain sounds. You know, we want to make sure our son is okay. So any sound, all that, like it woke us up. It woke you up, at least.
Y'all, I'm even doing this justice because I want to first say that nothing prepares you for sleep deprivation.
Yeah.
Y'all, it is currently 9:48 at night, right? And this is the only time that we had together to be able to like talk.
Yeah.
Because life is just so on the go, and it happened the moment that, like you said, once Carter came into the room with us, everything shifted.
It shifted, yeah.
Okay.
In a good way.
Oh yeah, in a good way.
Yeah, in a good way. Don't
but we
get
have
us
to keep it
wrong.
real.
We are keeping it real. But I do want to emphasize the trenches part, but I want to also celebrate the beauty of it, because one thing is that this is something that we prayed for, you know, so now like God is testing us now. Okay? All right, y'all, I gave y'all your answer prayer.
Testing us.
I gave you answer prayer, and now he's here, he's healthy. She's healthy, looking so beautiful.
Oh, thank you, baby.
Like, this is postpartum. This is the fourth
This is 3 weeks
trimester.
postpartum, honey.
The fourth trimester.
And the 4th trimester hit. Babe, I feel like it's so much that we could talk about.
It's so much.
Oh my God.
It's so much.
And we trying to squeeze it in before our baby wakes up.
Yeah. See, we're talking and we're monitoring.
We're watching the baby at the same time from the camera.
So that's a change. But yeah, so, you know, like, it took me a little time, maybe a couple of nights, to get used to, like, if Carter makes sounds, like, me wake up. I love my sleep.
You love your sleep.
So talk about that.
Okay, so let's talk about sleep. Our sleep has totally shifted. Steph is someone that used to go to bed at like 8 o'clock at night, right? And you would sleep from 8 o'clock until whenever you felt like getting up. Same. I was pretty much like a 10 o'clock at night sleeper, but now we have to feed the baby every 2 to 3 hours, and so that has been totally different, having to wake up out your sleep and like literally take care of someone.
Yes. So let's paint the picture. So every 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours. Our son likes every 2 hours.
No, now it's getting to 1 hour and 45 minutes.
The time is decreasing.
The time is decreasing.
So imagine you go to sleep. Like, we're fighting to go to sleep now. Like, okay, even though we want to spend time and watch TV and enjoy ourselves like we used to, but we're like, we have to make the decision whether we're going to enjoy some of our shows and spend that quality time, or are we going to
neglect
choose sleep?
Or
choose sleep. So it's like, we've been choosing sleep. And a couple of times, you know, I know one time we stayed up to like midnight.
Never again.
It was hard. It was so hard. So this one time, you know, we stay up to midnight. So let's just say this. We go to bed at midnight. Let me use our example. If we fed him at 10:30, we go to bed at midnight, guess what time he's getting up? 12:30. So we only have 30 minutes to try to sleep and feed him, right? Before the next 2 hours, like you said, 1 hour and 45 minutes. So, okay, so now it's 12:30. Now you got to make the decision, like, are you gonna, go right to sleep? You can't go right to sleep, right? You have to finish burping him after you feed him. And you got to make sure, like, he actually goes to sleep. If he doesn't go to sleep, then he's going to be tossing and turning. Any sound will wake you up. So that's the intensity.
And you have to change diapers during this time also.
Yes.
So y'all, the sleep deprivation is real. I wish people talk more about it.
Yeah.
And that's what we want to talk about, talk new parents or
Yes.
people that are thinking about having kids.
Just be prepared.
But nothing prepares you, babe.
I know.
Nothing prepares you.
I want them to understand how you have to have time management. Like when raising a son or a daughter, whoever. So what we had to do was we had to literally implement systems and really communicate in our marriage.
Communication is key.
It's so key.
Yeah.
Because if the baby's crying, who wants to be just like tapped and hit and punched and stuff, while you sleep? So that's not going to work. So we communicate.
Oh, I didn't know where he was going. Oh, you said like I would hit you or kick you?
I'm just saying, Joe, if you feel guilty.
Hold on. I'm like, who be kicking and touching? Who be doing all that? I'm like, Carter's not in the bed. Oh, so he's saying me.
I'm just saying.
Waking
like,
you about your sleep till I get the baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was the thing. Like, so we did have to talk. And we did share like some ideas with each other. And one idea, we tried this. We said, all right, how can we make this a lot easier using each other, for each other's benefit? So you can get more sleep and then I can get more sleep, right? The first time we're excited, it's the first week. So we're both getting up. It's like, yes.
Oh, we're a team.
We're a team.
We want to do this together.
And, okay, you got to, feed him. All right, I get the bottle and you put the bottle in the bottle warmer. Okay, if he poops or pees, then you got to go ahead and, I'll change him or you'll change him. We were just like that.
And we both got no sleep. We were both exhausted
No
the next day.
sleep.
Yeah.
That doesn't work. It didn't work for us.
It did not work for us.
So we said, okay, all right. We came back to the table and we said, let's talk about it. Now let's do every other. All right, so let's just say you take the first shift. We have to turn it to shifts. If he's getting up every 2 hours, just think we need about 8 hours. So there's like 4 shifts, okay? So she takes the first shift. She takes the first shift because, again, I go to sleep early, right? And then we tried, all right, let me take the next shift.
Oh,
and
y'all.
vice versa.
Sorry. What is our son doing?
He's back there swaddled. And
He is breaking out of the swaddle.
he's trying to
as we
break out of the
speak.
swaddle. That's what he loves to do. And when he breaks out of the swaddle, let me tell you something. This right here.
Babe, did I show this? Oh, God.
The swaddle breaking is like, it almost feels like we're stepping on ice. And we're about to fall through. This is what it feels like.
I'm so weak.
It's like literally we're stepping on ice, hoping that it doesn't break through. Because,
We're about to have to get this baby.
yeah. I mean, he's starting to realize that we're not near him, and that's what typically happens. Once they break out of the swaddle, then their hands start going, and their legs start going, and then it wakes them up, and then they have this reflux, And then,
Reflex.
Oh, reflex?
Yeah.
Okay. Reflex and reflex because they be spitting out and then you gotta get the. But we love it. We love it. Did y'all hear all of that? And then you just hear, we love it. We love it. Why is it like that?
Yeah, this is taking me out because
know.
this is so real.
I know. Like
And
I
we're
just
exhausted as we're feeling this.
yeah. We're on straight. I miss you, YouTube family. Adrenaline. That's what we're
No,
on.
for real.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that didn't work, right?
What?
The every other.
What?
The every other.
What?
I wake up and then you wake up.
Oh, the shifts. That's
The
what we're doing
shifts.
now.
Yeah, the shifts.
You feel like it's not working?
No, now we shifted to another method. Remember?
What?
The next method was you take a double shift. Now let me say something. That was the game changer. That was the game changer. Like when we started doing double shifts, like, hey, you take the 4 hours and then I take the 4 hours.
Hold on.
That was the game changer because now the sleep isn't as broken like it was before.
Yeah. Man, they gonna think we hate it here.
I just want you to get the real deal, you know?
Oh my God.
Y'all saw our baby boy. Like, we absolutely love our son, and he will get the world from us. Just know that. But we have to give you the real transition from marriage to parenthood. Because if you're not ready, you better get ready. You better get ready. Please get ready. I beg of you. If it's the last thing you do, I need you to watch every single video out there on parenting and sleep deprivation because it's so real. It's so real. I'm telling y'all. Y'all, and if you haven't got all your sleep in now, you better start early. You better start early because if you go into this sleepy and already sleep deprived, you can't be double sleep deprived. Save yourself while you can. You got to save yourself. You only get one time in this life. Save yourself. By any means necessary, listen to me.
Don't
Do not do it.
We do not recommend.
Not if you want some sleep.
The funniest part.
Oh, gosh. Run.
This was not encouraging. So, babe, I'm gonna ask you some questions. I'm just gonna give like little things that I wrote down.
Okay.
That I just feel like we should talk about.
All right. Let's go for it.
So how has our marriage shifted since we welcomed our little boy into our world?
Well, I mean, as beautiful as it is to have a son, you know, in our life, like it's absolutely great to have a new addition. How has it changed?
The dynamic of our
The
marriage.
dynamic, I mean, it makes it even more special. I'll say, first of all, because to know that we came together and created this human being with the help of God.
He's right there. That's why we keep looking over to the left.
This was like a miracle, you know, to see the whole process. So I don't know, I just have a great appreciation for you. But, you know, naturally, just we have less time for each other. You know, trying to keep up with the schedule, trying to keep up with taking care of him and making sure he has everything that he needs. He's in a very, very vulnerable state right now because he's a newborn. You know, he's 100% healthy, but a newborn. So how has it changed? It makes us even more intentional with time.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about for you?
For me, I feel like I agree with you said, like it feels like we have less time for each other because all of our attention goes towards our baby. Like I remember before our baby came, we would have our conversations every morning. Like we were very intentional about communicating and talking about what we have going on for the day, or, you know, just checking in with each other.
Yeah.
Now our mornings are, can you go get the bottle? What was the last time this baby ate?
Right,
or
right.
when is the next time for the feeding? Or have you changed the diaper? Like, so all the conversations revolve around baby now.
Yeah. And then it's like, what do you have going on today?
Yes, because we're trying to figure out when can the one person get some sleep.
Yes. Yes.
So it gets really real, and I feel like I've heard parents talk about it, but I don't know. I just feel like nothing really prepares you for bringing a child into the world.
Yeah.
So we want to do our part if we can to just give y'all some insight of what the reality really looks like. And everybody's reality will be different, because some people can have like help, which was a big help for us.
Yes.
We need to talk about that as well.
Okay. Yes.
So after I had the baby, my mom stayed with us for 2 weeks. She was here 2 weeks prior before Carter came, but she stayed with us for 2 weeks, and I had no idea how beneficial like her being here would really be. Like,
well, she stayed a whole month.
She stayed a month, yes. Just having someone to help you cook, clean, take care of the baby, like, it really takes all hands on deck. Like, you really need a village.
Yes.
To help you with a baby, because it's just so life-changing.
It really is. And you're like so in tune to the details that you want to make sure like you get it right, especially as a first-time parent. So it's even more pressure to make sure that, you know, we can still like keep the quality of life that we have, but care for this newborn, making sure he has the best quality of life for him. In our case, it's a he. So, yeah, she was such a big help, major help, just coming in and filling in all like the gaps, you know, just adding that extra layer
of support.
Yes.
And allowing us to get some sleep.
Yes. Yeah, we were actually able to have times where we would get the baby, and, you know, of course we would, you know, whenever we wanted to see him, we'll come spend time with him. But just to be able to have an outlet to kind of separate mentally just for a few moments, that was beneficial.
Y'all, just to take a nap. Like,
sleep. Yes, and to sleep longer, you know, at night. This is...
You need support. You need support when you have children, when you, especially, like, yeah, you need support. So I was literally advise anyone to, before you have a baby, set up some help.
Yep.
Like from family members, friends, whoever you get. If you have to pay for help, do what you can, because you need it. Because after you give birth and go through that whole experience of labor, delivery, like, it's just so much that goes into it that you are just so exhausted.
Yeah. And
you're trying to recover from that experience. But on top of that, now you have this new responsibility of taking care of a child.
Exactly.
Which is also exhausting.
Exactly. and Van came and helped out as well. Like, and I appreciate him as well. You know, just for stepping in. And first of all, he went a whole month.
Without his wife.
Without his wife. So I just got to put that out there. Just that level of family commitment was just so supportive. And even my mom, you know,
she's still
supporting us.
Take care of all of our food.
Meals. Yes. Making Yeah, we are. Look at that.
Look at this.
Look at that. Look at that. My goodness. God is good. God is good.
It's the real bacon for the mashed potatoes for me.
Yes. I love it.
Oh my God. It smells so good. Oh, I can't
When the lady closed the lights. Y'all have got to try these cookies. I urge you to inquire about this. I urge, oh, she got the meatloaf. I've been having a taste for meatloaf too. Ma, no you didn't.
Ma, why you show up like this? Per use.
Per use. sure that we're taken care of, and that saves time for us having to worry about cooking and what we're going to eat. So all of that has been so beneficial. So definitely plan to have support. You know, I know some of you may be like, oh, it's a newborn, I just can't trust anybody. Yeah, you should be like that, but there are some people that are in your corner that you can trust. So I will work hard to try to figure out who those people are.
Yes, find your village.
Yeah.
Immediately. Okay, so we talked about how it shifted our marriage and how family coming in has helped us. Okay, let's talk about how has it been emotionally, like any emotional adjustments since becoming a parent?
Well, I mean, you know, just making sure that as a husband that I'm there for you. You know, just monitoring your postpartum, your recovery. I think that the emotions behind that is to, you know, make sure like I go a little bit more the extra mile. So it's me constantly wondering like, are you okay? Is there anything I can do for you? You know, what does today look like with me helping you, considering my schedule, you know, and vice versa. So that, I think that's one of the things that I think emotionally I'm tired and I have to work through the tired and the fatigue. But at the same time, it's understanding that this is temporary as far as like this level of sacrifice with a newborn. He's not going to be a newborn forever.
Right. Soon he'll get hours of sleep. Right?
Yes. So I think just having that awareness, I think emotionally, just trying to maintain that level of thought where this is not a permanent situation where we will go through like this sleep deprivation. You know, so yeah, we're gonna still make sacrifices. We're gonna still, you know, do what we need to do for our marriage and for our son now. But at the same time, you know, we have to continue like to just emotionally stay engaged.
Yes, that's important.
You know, so I think that's the biggest thing is just, you know, even while I'm going through, you know, emotional changes, you might go through emotional changes as well. Just figuring out what that looks like, talk it out, work through it. And I look forward to like you said, like getting back to our like morning conversations and, you know, because it really helped to air out. And now what I try to do is when I head to work, I try to call and, you know, we can talk things out that way, have some prayer time. So we're figuring it out.
We're definitely figuring it out. I will say one thing I appreciate that I noticed. Well, I noticed that you have always checked in to make sure I've been good, giving like everything that I've had to endure since after having a baby. One thing specific that I want to share is, remember I was so like overwhelmed, probably like a night or two ago, like I breastfeeding, pumping, all of that, and so my breast had gotten super engorged, right? I was in pain and the baby was fussing from like a lot of gas, and I think you could just tell that I was just super overwhelmed. And I just remember going upstairs and I just needed a moment to just like, God help me, like literally help me get through this, because I was trying to calm down a fussy baby, but it was just so much in the moment. But I remember you came upstairs and you were like, babe, are you okay? And I just broke down crying because I was not okay in that moment. But I just appreciated like you had the baby, but how in tune you were with me, and to like give me that moment. And you was like, I got the baby, like, you know, get yourself together. And I feel like that's just so important to have someone that you are doing this life together, like raising this child, to just be in tune with your emotions. And I feel like that's what I've been trying to do with you as well. Like, how are you feeling? Like, are you okay? Like, did you get enough sleep? Are you getting enough rest? Because you don't want it to be one-sided. You want to step in as much as you can to kind of relieve that. It kind of feels like a burden at times because you're so exhausted and you just want to make sure that it's balanced. And sometimes it doesn't look, some days, you know, you just both, one person may be more overwhelmed than the other.
Yeah.
Right? Because it depends on the day. So
easy.
I just think that treating parenting from the perspective like, no, we are a team. Like we have to be in the trenches together. Like we created this baby together. It's not like mom does everything or dad does everything, but it's like, no, how do we raise this child together?
That's it. Well, I mean, the Holy Spirit helps as well, you know, and also me knowing you. Like I remember having Carter, and Holy Spirit prompted me to say, go upstairs and check on you.
Really?
Yeah, he did. And that's what made me go up, because I'm like, it's something different. And so,
because I never verbalized to you that I was overwhelmed. I was still going to push through and show up for the baby. I'm like, let me just get everything he needs. Like, and it's good to have the Holy Spirit because
show him up. I want to be there. You know, like it would hurt me more not knowing what you're going through, you know, and not being able to be there for you in those moments. So I just love the fact that, you know, we both have a relationship with God, and we can just pull on him, pull on each other, get that strength that we need, especially during, like, this is new, doing scenarios and situations we've never been a part of. So we locked in.
We are definitely locked in.
Yeah.
Let's see, because we on limited time, y'all, before the baby's next feeding, and we have to get some rest as well. We talked about support. So what have you learned about me since becoming a parent?
Oh my gosh, you're a superwoman. Like,
you think so?
Yes. Seeing you, I mean, I was in the labor room, right? I was in the room. So to see, you know, the focus, the determination, and everything that, you know, throughout the whole pregnancy, you know, what you carried was just a certain grace, you know, to get from point A to point Z. And we'll talk more about, you know, how we got to the finish line and all of that.
We're going to share our labor and delivery story in the next video.
Yes. But the way you carried yourself, you know, I know you did go through some emotional changes. It's natural. I do know that there were times where you were tired and fatigued and you just really wanted this baby out. That's natural, you know, but I saw a strength behind that. I saw a grace. I saw consistency. You know, I saw you in a light where, you know, you were willing to put your body on the line for our family. And to me, you know, that was special. You know, so when I say superwoman, like, and then, like I said, you are trying to do everything in your willpower to make sure he's well taken care of. You know, from a motherhood standpoint, from even a wife standpoint, to me, to make sure I'm taken care of. But you're doing it all at one time. So I'm seeing this dual role here all at once. And, you know, we always, like, as men, we always try to picture, you know, like, for men who would like to get married and see yourselves as family men, like, while you're courting, like, you do have that thought, like, what will it look like you being my son or my daughter's mom? And to see it unfold, like, to see how attentive you are. Like, I joke around with you, like, babe, you know, God's given us both grace, you know, for this, but she has a different nurturing ability than I do, you know, for this. And so when I look at how detailed, how caring you are, I think that stands out to me. I think it does, like, on another level than I've seen. So, but yeah, no, and I can tell that you desire us to be able to create dating moments and more courting moments. So I've learned that you still care about that. You do still care about that. You still care about taking care of yourself.
Yes.
You know, like making sure you stay on point. So I've seen you, you know, take it easy, lay low, recover, but I also saw the side like, hey, let me just drink all this water. She got this big jug. So it's just, it's nice seeing this. And I was just seeing a woman who is transformed and has adopted to accept both roles as a mother and as a wife.
That's good, babe. Aww. Wow. I think, let me see, what was the question? What have I learned about you since becoming a parent? What I've noticed about you since becoming a parent is, one, I watch you, like, your sacrifice go to another level. Okay, let me tell you about Steph. So Steph is someone that absolutely loves his sleep.
Yes.
Like, Steph never plays about his sleep, okay? Oh. So to see you be able to get up in the middle of the night to take care of your child, which I know is probably very hard because you're not used to your sleep being broken.
No.
But to see you just step up and not complain, because I think, first of all, I just appreciate you for doing that, because it's not often that we see fathers all the time be so hands-on with their children. Sometimes it seems as if it's mostly the mom that has to do everything. But to see you sacrifice something that's so important to you is major. And it may seem like this little thing, but it's like, no, it's huge because it's a sacrifice.
Yeah.
And so I appreciate you making the bottles, changing the diapers, like when you know that I'm tired or I can't, I'm just like, I can't, like, and you just do it and you don't complain about it. So I love that you were already like that as a husband, but now even as a father, you're still sacrificing. And I love that because it just shows me that I married right. That I hit not only the husband jackpot, but the father jackpot, because that's something I prayed for when I was single, that I would not only marry like a man that's good for me, but a man that would be an amazing father.
Wow.
So to see just how you are with our son, like how, even today, y'all, I could just brag about my husband for a minute. I was upstairs getting ready for the day and I hear worship music playing. And that means something to me because that's a value of mine, right? Like one of my core values, a man that is a worshiper. And so to know that our son is able to witness that, or to grow up in a home, but the husband is setting the tone for this in our home, is just amazing. That when I come downstairs, I see you holding our baby and like singing worship music, have worship music playing. So it's just little things like that I value. And to see you do that and know that my son is growing up in a home like this, growing up under your covering, is just everything.
Wow. Oh, babe, that is special.
So I appreciate this video for allowing us to be able to have these conversations, because we had to make time to even do YouTube, to do things that we love. Like, it feels like a sacrifice because we could be sleeping right now, but we want to stay true to who we are and do what we love and our passion. So that's another thing I want us to talk about, work-life balance.
Yeah. So work is still getting done. I don't know how much of a balance it is, especially right now. The beauty of my situation is I can work from home. Our son is making sounds, but I have the ability to have a flexible scenario. So I can work from home or I can work at the office, and that's my day-to-day. And also I'm a realtor, so if I'm on the seller side working with a seller client, then I don't have to necessarily leave the house unless it's a listing appointment. So that's a beauty. Now I'm working with buyers, then we have to get out in the road and look go to home. So, and I'm very conscious about even wearing my mask when I do that. But anyway, it's beautiful because, the flexibility factor that I have. So it is challenging because when I leave, I feel like I'm leaving my family. So that is an adjustment. you know, like I want to be here, you know, but I love the fact that I was able to stay here at least 2 straight weeks without really having to go anywhere. But I'm starting to pick it up now. So, I mean, I feel like the work-life balance it's a work in progress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I feel as well. Like for me, I told you at the beginning of the year before we even had the baby that I want to full-time get back into like content creating and doing my passion, which is what we're doing now.
Yep.
But even this has been so hard to just get back, like being consistent.
Yeah.
On our social media, on our YouTube, creating content. It's been so challenging. Well, pregnancy was challenging, and now having a baby, I'm literally trying to figure out, like, how do people do this? Because it is a lot, but I think, you know, one thing I'm just standing on is God's grace is sufficient, and that we can do all things through Christ who gives us the strength. And just welcoming God into our work, into our lifestyle, and just asking him to just help us navigate this new season, because as we know, like, this is just temporary, right? He's just gonna be a newborn for only 8 weeks. And
so true.
You know, life still goes on and we still have to figure it out. And so I appreciate y'all for being patient with us. Like, we're literally trying to figure it out. And we want to share with you like things that we learn and are figuring out. And so bring y'all on our journey.
Yes, so I'm excited. Like, I'm excited for this journey. You know, we have found a place where we can call home. We now have our son into the world, and we're building. Like, we're growing and we're becoming strong as a family.
And we're evolving individually.
We are. We are definitely evolving individually, and it's just, I think having our son is tapping more into the servitude part, and you become more selfless. Like, I feel like now I know what sacrifice feels like, but it's like, it's another level. It's really hard to explain, but it's like one of those things that it's on you. Like, the weight is on you to care for this human being. And yeah, like, it's a deep sacrifice. You know, like, it's one of those things where you go from faith to faith, glory to glory, but it's like a deeper type of, you know, of giving of yourself. So, and that just shows like the love, you know, that we create in our home. Because anytime you're giving of yourself when you don't feel like it, to me, that's love.
That's unconditional
That's
love.
Unconditional love.
Yeah.
Because it's not, I love you if I can get 8 hours of sleep.
You
know? It's not like that. Like, oh, I love you if you just do this for me. But no, it's like, what are you doing? You know, what can you do to make the impact? So thank y'all for hopping on this journey with us. I mean, we're parents.
We are parents.
Like,
we are
you're
3
mom.
weeks in. You're dad. Like, we are for real parents, y'all. Woo!
Yeah. So,
and we're about to get some sleep.
Yes, we are. So y'all stay tuned for the next video. We're gonna break down the birth story, like the journey.
The journey.
And when I tell y'all,
it's so unexpected.
It's like how did we get here, kind of thing.
Yes.
But yeah, thank y'all again. We're gonna get back to our family, and we always want you to know that if God remembered us,
He will remember you.
Y'all be safe. Y'all take care.